Hello and welcome to today's video. My name is Carolyn and I'm currently on a journey to lose 150 pounds. Welcome to another weight loss journey update and weigh-in day. If this is your first time here, thank you so much for stopping by, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button so that you can follow me on the rest of my journey. If you are one of my returning subscribers, thank you so much for coming back. I greatly appreciate all of your support. So on Fridays, I do weight loss journey updates and weigh-ins, and my Tuesday videos is pretty much me doing active stuff and weight loss related content and shenanigans. If you didn't get to catch this past Tuesday's video, I highly recommend going back and watching it. Me and my brother had so much fun filming this, and you missed out on great things such as this.
Oh, hey! Oh God! Oh God!
Good times. So basically in this video, I'm just going to recap how my nutrition and my exercise went this past week, and then we're going to do a weigh-in. So let's get started. So this past week, as far as my diet and nutrition goes, I have still been trying my best and really just trying to stick to a healthy eating plan. There was a couple times where I ate maybe a little bit past 10, maybe past 11, just because I was a little bit hungry. But overall, I did pretty good. Me and my husband celebrated 2 years of being married this past week, and I fully intended on not really tracking my carbs. Now, I don't really, track macros or write everything down or anything like that. I know my carb number and I try to stick there as close as possible, just kind of tallying it up in my head. But I fully intended to not even care that day. Now, I didn't have like a cheat meal or anything like that. We still did low carb. The plan was we were going to have various types of pizza and that's making the pizzas. So I've mentioned many a times that I love the Aldi low carb tortillas, and basically we use those tortillas to make different types of pizzas. We were planning on making a lot more than we actually ended up making. So for breakfast that day, I made us a low carb breakfast pizza, and I made low carb gravy. I put cheese, bacon, and egg on this pizza, and it was really, really good. I love me some breakfast pizza. We were planning on making different types of pizza, hamburger pizza, taco pizza, buffalo chicken pizza, just various types. And we were also going to work in chicken wings somewhere in there because we love chicken wings, and it was supposed to be a fun celebration meal. So we ended up only having one more pizza each because my husband made a pepperoni pizza and he made a chicken and artichoke pizza, and we split those so it formed one pizza. And then we ended up having the chicken wings. We had buffalo chicken wings, and I made me some low carb ranch to dip them in because I love that. But after that, we weren't hungry anymore. So where we had initially planned on having, 4 of these little tortilla pizzas each or more, we were full after 2. So I didn't end up doing too bad that day. I did make a little peanut butter chocolate dessert thing that I make sometimes, and even that was made with the Lily's sugar-free chocolate and unsweetened peanut butter, so everything was still low carb. I don't know for sure how many carbs I had that day, but it wasn't a ridiculous amount. So my plan right now is I'm actually going to get a little more strict keto or straight keto, whatever you want to call it. For the most part, I don't really have breads and things like that, but I'm actually going to try to stick closer to a keto diet because I want to get kind of in that ketosis state and hopefully maybe see a little bit more of a drop on the scale. And I'm still going to be watching my fat intake because I do have the issue of getting a little bit higher of a cholesterol reading from my last time I had blood work, and I have since lowered my fat intake in different areas that I can. I cut out the heavy whipping cream unless I'm doing a random recipe that calls for it, such as the gravy that I made. I have been primarily eating egg whites. The only time I don't have an egg white is when I accidentally pop the yolk in my egg. Which happens sometimes, and sometimes it's not even the full yolk, so sometimes it's like half a yolk, but sometimes it just doesn't want to separate. So that's pretty much when I have a full egg. I do still have cheese because even doing keto-esque or like keto adjacent, you're still gonna have a lot of cheese. But even with that, with like the cream cheese the regular cheeses, stuff like that, I tried to look for the lower fat kind. I've also switched to using fat-free sour cream and pretty much anything that I could find. If it's low carb, fat-free, or low carb, less fat, I try to go for those. And I also am taking a fish oil supplement now. I will say that there are several days where I just forget to take the fish oil supplement, but I am still taking it, and I'm hoping that that's enough to help. So for my exercise, I am, like I have said in several of my videos, currently doing Derek's step challenge from Derek's Journey, and I have really been trying to do more steps and do more walking than I used to. I mean, honestly, before this challenge, I really didn't get that many steps in. I wasn't tracking it. It's not something that I monitored. So I have really been trying to push myself with this, and it's feeling really good. The only thing is, because this is something that wasn't very regular for me, and I am really, like I said, trying to give it my all. I have noticed that on my right foot, the pad of my heel, it feels kind of bruised. So sometimes I want to walk, but I can't because it hurts. But I still feel like I have been pulling in some pretty good numbers as far as steps go, and I'm still going to push through because my body has to learn this, and I didn't do it before, so you know, my body will adapt and adjust to it, and hopefully the pain will go away. I don't have a set fitness routine that I'm doing right now. I'm trying to be more active, and I will do different steps videos to get more steps in, so I'm getting some exercise there as well. Overall, I really feel like I am doing a lot better than I was. I dropped a majority of my weight starting from the 302 pounds all the way up through, honestly, until about 234-ish. So from 302 pounds to 234-ish pounds, I really didn't do much exercise. So majority of the weight that I lost was completely the way that I was eating. So I'm going to keep trying to get as many steps in as I can. I am going to keep doing the steps videos. They seem to really help me, and honestly, I love a lot of the ones that I've done, so I really enjoy those. So I will continue doing that, and also just get exercise in because I'm actually enjoying it. I've been enjoying exercise. That was not something I enjoyed at all prior. So overall, my fitness has been going pretty well. All right, so it is time for my weigh-in. Last week I weighed in at 227.8 pounds, and this week I weigh 227.4 pounds. So I had a 0.4 loss. Honestly, that's really good in my book because I fully wasn't expecting to lose anything this week, and having a 0.4 loss that's pretty much maintaining, and hopefully next week I'll be able to drop a little bit more. That would be nice. So I'm really happy with today's weigh-in. It's only 0.5 up from the lowest that I've been. I'm looking forward to get down to the 2 teens and then the 2 O's, and then it's off to Wonderland. That is going to be all for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel to follow me on the rest of my journey. And I will see you guys again on Tuesday. Bye.
You only make you feel like you could never leave. Do the same, we can't go back. This is all we need. Follow me to make believe and make your dreams come true. This night means forever, and so does me and you. We say